On Summer Spotlight, we're going to meet the woman behind these incredible designs. Sully Ratke is a costume designer with roots in South Bend. Throughout the years of finding the right fabrics, inspiration, and perfecting her craft, Sully has found a career that fuels her passion every single day. Most recently, though, she'll be debuting her designs in a showing of Micklewhite and the Tangerine Dress. So without further ado, joining me now all the way from Minneapolis is the woman with the vision, Sully Ratke. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and finding some time for your hometown.
Hey, I'm so glad to be here. I even wore my Notre Dame hat.
Yes,
Yep.
she did. Go Irish.
Go Irish.
Well, okay, first and foremost, we got to talk about the dream. Where did it all begin? How'd you go from this South Bend resident to now a celebrated costume designer?
I mean, it's a windy road like everybody's, I would say. But when I was a student at Notre Dame, I did do some performance, but I also ended up taking Rick Donnelly, who was a faculty member at Notre Dame, his costume design class. And I found with costume design, I was a painting and drawing major undergrad. So I loved performance. I loved art making on the one hand, and costume design really felt like this meeting of literature and art, and especially collaboration. That was really exciting to me. So yeah, after school, after I graduated, I applied for a graduate program at Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois, and I did a 3-year MFA for stage design, and then launched right into one of the most beautifully collaborative, professions that I have encountered.
And to be able to do all of this from your roots at Notre Dame, I feel like it's such an inspiration for anybody at home, too, just thinking about, hey, where can you go from here? And can we please talk a little bit more about that current project you're working on with Micklewhite and the Tangerine Dress? Now, did you get a call to be a part of this, or how does that whole process work?
Well, yeah, it is interesting. So I'm an independent contractor as a designer. So a lot of my connections are made networking. And the director of this production, Heidi Stillman, wonderful woman, she was the artistic director at a theater in Chicago where I'm associated, called Looking Glass Theater. Beautiful, excellent theater doing exciting new work. So Heidi and I knew each other from some work that we had done together at Looking Glass. And when Heidi was hired to direct this show, she brought in some of the design team that she knew and trusted, myself included, at least for now. So yeah, that's how I got pulled into Minneapolis. Yeah.
Isn't it really all about who you know? That is so cool that you're taking your connections and now making it out of a career, too. And with those designs, especially for this Tangerine Dress performance, do you have a favorite design out of the whole collection?
Well, I should mention the Tangerine Dress. The technicians here have done an amazing job building that dress, and there's a magical moment where the dress sort of unfolds and becomes bigger than it was. And I won't give too much away, but that is a very exciting spectacle. Let's put it that way. But my very favorites are these jungle animal masks or safari animal masks that were actually co-designed by my nieces. It's a children's play, so I wanted to bring in sort of the joy and ease of children's designs and drawing. And so I spent some time with my young nieces this summer, and I had them design the puppets for the play. Then I reinterpreted them a little bit, but I did use their original drawings to inspire those. And it's just really fun to be able to show them their designs realized on a professional stage.
Oh my gosh, you're talking to a woman that keeps her family like at the highest tier of her life. So to be able to use your family to be a part of your career and have them up on stage too, that was like the lion and the zebra I saw on your website, right?
Yes, in fact, the drawings on there are actually the drawings from my nieces.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, stop. That is so, so sweet. I love that you were collaborating with them to really bring that childlike joy to what you're doing up on stage. And I love too that you're not only creating this art on stage, but you're also helping inspire the next generation of creators and innovators of this art. Tell me a little bit about your teaching that you do.
Oh, yeah, sure. So I've been teaching adjunct for a while, since 2014 around Chicago. I teach at Columbia College. Right now I'm teaching at DePaul. I've taught at University of Chicago, Northwestern, and out at North Central College. But so I only say that because it's great that I kind of have this patchwork of young artists in the city. I teach design and I teach drawing for designers. We focus largely on the elements and principles of design, which I think art can be such a subjective, sort of watery world where there's a lot of emotion involved, and it's hard to anchor an education on emotions and feelings. Beautiful, beautiful concepts, but it's nice to have those elements and principles of design to bring us back to a common vocabulary so that we can actually build skill, technical skill, while we're moving through an emotional landscape. So I love bringing in the emotional around these really grounded principles and elements of design.
Oh my gosh, Sully, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us here in little old South Bend this morning. Your hometown is cheering you on there in Minneapolis.
Heck yeah, I love South Bend. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here. I had a great time.
Well, and for anybody in Michiana, too, if you would like to see some of Sully's costuming and maybe art for yourself, you can visit her website, sullyratke.com. I'll have that online for you as well at abc57.com. Sully, we'll see you soon. Good luck with opening week.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.